Gonna be some sweet sounds going down on the night shift. Hey everyone, today is Friday, February the 20th, Saturday, February the 21st, Sunday, February the 22nd, Tuesday, February the 24th, and this is my weekly update. Recently, somebody told me that I should play more, and they were specifically talking about me restarting painting because back in the day I used to paint and sell paintings. Until I can get the ovaries to do that, I just went in the bathroom and I just started putting crap on my face. Week 2 of these crochet braids and I am in love. This is my second time doing crochet braids and I am probably going to do them again, maybe my next style. I totally forgot that someone had mentioned grapeseed oil to me like 2-3 years ago and that they loved it. It was their favorite oil and I meant to try it. So I went out and I bought some grapeseed oil today and I stuck it in this little dropper that I've had from Sally Beauty all the time. And I may very well start trying to use a little bit on my own braids. Maybe as the weeks go on, maybe once a week I might put a few drops in there and massage it in just to keep my own hair moisturized. I did drop some on my arm and it is the most light, wonderful thing. It just absorbed right in, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually tasted it too because it says right here, it says delicate flavor. My husband told me that I have too many cooking bottles in our bathroom. I have olive oil, I have apple cider vinegar, and now I have grapeseed oil, and I have several coconut oil. So basically my pantry and underneath my bathroom cabinet look exactly alike. Also, I don't know if this is the right grapeseed oil to purchase or the best one, but it was the only one at the store. I went to Walmart, and so until I figure out a better option, I'm gonna just use this one. Have you guys seen the curl pattern on my auto wig that I love so much? I am in search of a loose braiding hair that has that curl pattern. So if you guys know any that look just like the auto wig or similar to it, please let me know in the comment section down below because I might attempt to do some crochet braids with something like that. I know you guys think I haven't been reading, but I am still on my reading kick. I do my cardio 5 times a week on the weekdays basically, and when I'm doing my cardio, I read and I listen to music. So it has become my bookworm's dream because I have a reading list that is ridiculously long and I have just not been reading lately, but I'm back. So anywho, I just finally finished reading a book that was so necessary and so boring, and it is this book called All About IEPs by Ritzlaw, whatever, however you say it. It was sent to me by one of my blog readers. Thank you so much, Boo Boo, last year, along with another book that I am going to read shortly. And it is all about setting up your child's individualized education program. Documentation needed when your child is in the special education program in your school system. So if you are a parent of a child that needs special education, this is a really, really good book. It has so much information in it, but good Lord of mercy, it was boring, which I feel is just going to be telltale about how the IEP process is in the first place, because this thing took me forever to get through. I highly recommend it, but just read it in doses. I have spoken to my doctor and they really didn't have any help for me with respect to getting my anemia under wraps. I checked my lab work and it's my white blood cell count that is low, which is exactly what my doctor said last time, a different doctor, but he didn't give me any guidance as to what to do. He just kind of brushed it off and said, well, that happens in Black people, whatever. And that's why I'm getting rid of him. So anyway, this doctor said she wants me to take some kind of supplementation. However, when I asked her what kind and said I'm allergic to a specific kind, she had nothing after that besides eat more leafy greens. I decided that I was gonna do some research, and while doing so, I found a girl here on YouTube. Her screen name is Sister with Real Hair, I believe, who had a 3-part series about her anemia. It was specifically about losing hair, but whatever. It was chock full of good information. Not only were her videos and her experience chock full of information, but the comment section on her videos. I'll put a link to them down below if anybody's curious. What I ended up doing last night was I went online and I bought some liquid chlorophyll. Now, I read a lot of different things that you can try to get your iron numbers up. Blackstrap molasses, which I have used in the past. I don't remember why I stopped. But I've never tried chlorophyll. I also learned from that young lady's videos that Caffeine is an inhibitant to iron absorption, and vitamin C helps with iron absorption. So what I'm going to do when I get my chlorophyll is I'm going to get some orange juice, and I'm going to do like an orange juice and a chlorophyll shot like middle of the day, like so that I can have my caffeine in the morning and I can, you know, do it in the middle of the day. I'm going to do it for a month, and then I'm going to go back and get my iron tested again. As you guys know, I have one son and he was born with spina bifida, which is a neural tube defect. And before all of this, when you are just a typical American woman, they tell you that you take 400 mcgs of folic acid and all is going to go well. Ding! And that is not the truth, because I was taking more than that for 5 years straight. There is something called an MTHFR mutation, which some people can have, and it inhibits your ability to absorb folic acid. So if you can't absorb something, then it's like your body's not getting it at all, right? There is a blood test for you to get that you can tell whether you have this mutation, and then you can go on from there to do some things and change the kind of folic acid that you're actually taking for a better chances of absorption. Just because you have that mutation does not mean that you are going to have a child with a neural tube defect, and the counter is also true. I know people online who have been tested who do not have an MTHFR mutation and have a child with spina bifida and or other neural tube defects. In my research, I found out that I should be changing the type of folic acid that I am taking. Even if I don't have the mutation, some folic acid absorbs better than others. 3 bottles of folic acid, 800 mcg from Puritan's Pride, and it's not the right kind. So I will put a little write-up in the information box down below to tell you guys what I have learned so far and links to whatever I can find. For obvious reasons, you can tell why I'd want to know this about this mutation if I have it or even if I don't, because not only for potentially having another child, but even if I decide not to, it affects how I feel. And as you guys know, I have been on a search to kind of figure out why I don't always feel the best. So a few weeks ago, I bought these 2 Wet n Wild Mega Last liquid lip colors, and they are by far the worst lip products I've ever owned in my life. And I don't have a lot of lippies, but when I buy a lippy, I expect it to be good. So if you see them, the colors look great. Well, this one's a little suspect. I don't know why I keep buying stuff like this. I'm always drawn to these, what I think is going to be a nudie color, and they never work, or I can't figure out how to get them to work. But this color is beautiful. However, it has nothing to do with the color. It has to do with the way that the product actually wears. I took video of it probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, and if I can find the video, I will insert it here. When you put it on your lip, it goes on nice and creamy. You are so excited and you feel like you're going to be the cutest thing walking. And then it starts to dry, which I assume is what it's supposed to do because it is a Mega Last, so it's supposed to stay on there, and stay on there it does. The problem is, no matter how I try, I've tried like 4 or 5 times to apply this product, it does not wear well. It looks creasy and crumbly, and it starts crumbling on my lips. It doesn't matter what base I put underneath, no base, a moisturizing base, a glossy base, a primer base, a foundation base, it's just junk. So if you have ever tried these products and you have gotten them to work, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to chalk this up to just trashola. And I kind of wish that Walmart, which is where I got them from, had a return policy like Sephora, because these things would have gone back immediately. It's Sunday and we did not go to church. All of our clothes are ironed behind me on this bed, and we just played straight hooky, which was not okay. Tried mango with no sulfur added from Trader Joe's. Get into it. It's actually cheat day again, so my husband's about to run out to Bandana's Barbecue and get me the beef brisket plate with baked beans and coleslaw, which is actually what I had last week for cheat day. I don't know, I just feel like I need it again. And the sugar in the bread and the barbecue sauce is going to make my joints hurt, but it's so worth it. I also think he said we're gonna watch Beyond the Lights. Do not adjust your screen. I am literally wearing the exact same stuff on top that I had on in last week or the week before last weekly update, which is basically what normal people do. They wear the same clothes over and over again. So hubby and I finished watching Beyond the Lights, and I loved it. I think he really enjoyed it too. I really liked that movie, you guys. It was one of those movies where when the movie was finished, I missed the characters, and that's how I know that I really liked the movie. The guy in the main role, the guy that played the police officer. Fearfully and wonderfully made. Hello, can I get an amen? And the girl who played Noni, she is epically talented. I looked her up on IMDb. I've never seen her before, never heard of her before. She is beautiful, she is talented. I don't know if she was really singing in the movie or not, but that didn't even matter because her acting was so incredible. Like, she went in and out of the two roles that she had to play in that movie so well and so believably that I really want to see what she does next. I really enjoyed that movie. I am going to end my weekly update. I actually just got home. It's super early for me, at least, to be this fully dressed and have already been out of the house. In that my son is starting his evaluation process for his IEP. And we just had OTPT eval this morning. We're gonna schedule his speech eval. We started his psych eval. They're gonna work on his social and blah, blah, blah eval, whatever the rest of that stuff is. And then we're gonna like find out all the information and the results about it at the end of next month. That's what's going on with me. Let me know what's going on with you guys in the comment section down below, and let me know what you have planned this weekend. Once again, I don't think I have anything planned this weekend that I can think of that I remember. I don't think I do. I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you for subscribing. If you have, stay warm, stay well, and be encouraged. Bye y'all. Bye y'all. Bye y'all. Bye y'all. I've been just feeling like finding a more easy to deal with hairstyle. Cook the hair. Make sure all your hair is cooked before you close your latch. Wednesday, February the 18th. Thursday, February the 19th. And this is my weekly update.